Hello, my name's Kenny Bryan. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Handy Rancher. Today we're going to be doing a little work on this Lincoln Ranger 8 welder. It it's got some symptoms. It don't want to idle right, and it wants to the idle wants to surge. It won't go from idle to welding quick enough. The only way to get it to idle right is to run it at about a quarter choke. That normally means it's running a little lean. It's not getting enough fuel. So probably it's got a jet stopped up or partially stopped up. So we're gonna, well, first I'm gonna start it, let you see how it's running, and then we're gonna take a look at the carburetor. We're probably gonna have to take it apart, take a look at it, clean it, and hopefully they'll take care of it. Well, now it don't want to start at all. Okay, finally, finally got it where I can drop it back to low idle. Uh, but it's still, as you can see, it'll only run at about a quarter to a half choke. Uh, so but it's still not running right at high idle. It's just it's surging. It's just not running right. I really think it's probably a jet, but unfortunately, with these Lincoln Ranger with that Onan engine, I'll show you when I take it apart. But in order to take the carburetor completely off, you've got to take the intake off. So I believe from what I've read, you can just take the top of the carburetor off and get to most of the jets. We're going to find that out here shortly. Anyway, stick with me. We'll figure out what's wrong with this thing. Okay, that's the unfortunate thing about not having this in my shop is I have to stop and go get tools. But anyway, here we go again. Start taking this thing apart a little bit. Okay, screwdriver. Set this over here. You know what? I think I'm gonna put a socket on that. Get a chance to try out my new set of icon tools here. Everybody's been saying how good these things are. I hadn't really got a chance to try them, so I had a $10 coupon, or I guess it was a 15% coupon, and decided that would be a good time to try them. Must be 5/16. Here we go. I've always been a Craftsman guy, but matter of fact, I've got 3 generations worth of Craftsman tools. I've got mine and my dad's and my granddad's. Never had any problems, but I'm not real impressed with the new ones, so we'll I thought I'd try these. A lot of people say they're on par with Snap-on. I've never used Snap-on, so I couldn't compare that, but we'll find out if we like them or not. Ratchet seems pretty comfortable. when I was younger, I used 3/8 on almost 3/8 drive ratchets on almost everything. But I started using quarter drive on almost everything under, I don't know, anything under about 14 millimeter or half inch and under. And I tend to, it seems like they're much more comfortable, and I tend to not over tighten stuff so bad. Okay, so see if we can figure this out. I guess that's got to come off. And then there's 2 hoses that have to slip out of here. All right. Okay. So, as I was saying earlier, the way this thing's built, the only way to take the carburetor off is to take that intake manifold off, because the bolts are underneath it, and there's not much room there. So, in doing a little reading, as I understand it, you can just take those 4 Phillips screws out of the top and slip that top, and then I believe the bowl is underneath there, and you can get to pretty much everything, all the jets and ports and what have you. So that's what we're going to try to do today. And of course, they're tight. It's been a while if they've been off, if they've ever been off. I can't remember if I've ever taken this off or not, but I'm thinking that I have not. And they're small. Don't want to lose them. And they're all going to be tight. And I believe they're brass, which is good. They're not brass, they're coated with something so they won't corrode. But that probably also means they're soft, so you got to be careful when you're taking them off. that you don't mess up that Phillips head. One wasn't so bad. Okay, let's see if we can. I'm hoping we can break this thing loose without tearing up the gasket. And I think we did. We gotta be able to let's see. I guess I need to. Yeah, there we go. I gotta slip this little throttle cable out. There we go. Okay. Here she is. I'm gonna widen this out just a little bit so y'all can see a little bit more. Okay. See, I think I already see the problem. Well, maybe not. There's yeah. Each one of these has to be open. And they all go up here. So we're going to have to, well, we're just going to take some carburetor cleaner and spray down through all these. And if the carburetor cleaner don't work, we'll take a little brush jet to it. Or jet brush, I'm sorry. Okay. We'll set that aside for right now. And we'll look at this. We'll look at this float, see what it looks like. Obviously, I can't drop any of this stuff. I'll never find it again. The needle looks clean. I don't see anything wrong with that. Don't have any. I believe it's just a solid synthetic type float, so it shouldn't have any leaks or anything. So look down at the seat. It's got gas sitting in it, so it's kind of hard to tell. I believe it's got fresh gas up in there from what we put in. I don't see anything, but let's take some carb cleaner and just start seeing what we what we think stopped up. guess that's the main throttle. So this must be the choke. Yeah, the seat looks good. Needle looks good. That's what you don't want to happen. You don't want to let it spray back in your eyes. I've got glasses on, thank goodness. But I'm not sure where that's supposed to go. That one. All right, there we are. That's definitely free. Where does that one go? Okay, that one's good. So let's go back up here to the top part. So that one, let's try that one right there. That one's good. Where does that one go? That was the one I was questioning. It sure did look like it was stopped up. It's got like, and it may have been. We may have just found our problem, but because it kind of, it's kind of like it's got a little filter in there or something. It's definitely free now. Okay, so that one. So where does this one go? Let's try. I don't think we've done. We done that one? Oh yeah, that's coming out of this one. Okay. So this jet here, I'm not sure about that one either. I've lost count on which ones we've done. There we go. there's some, the bottom three are definitely clear. But these two, there's two little tiny ones. I guess 3 sets of them. Well, 4 sets of them up here on the very top. That I'm not sure of. Let's look at that again. And then I'm going to try all these holes. That's clear. That's clear. That's clear. That's clear. And that's clear. I'm going to go do this one again. I really ought to have gloves on, but so where's that coming from? That one was, I believe that one was stopped up. I'm going to put some gloves on before I completely ruin my hands. Okay, so that's coming. Let's go back to that one again. Okay, I think that may have been one of the problems anyway. I think that one was stopped up. Oh. Anyway, back to these little bitty holes. I'm going to see if I've got a, I'm going to have to take the gloves off again because I'm going to see if I've got a small enough cleaner. It's a tip cleaner, carburetor cleaner, whatever you want to call them. But so anyway, a small enough one to put in those. This is just a little set that I bought off Amazon. I don't know if it's going to be small enough or not. I don't know. Yeah, that's the smallest one. So let's fold the other ones back in. Leave that one out. I don't think that's going to work. Hey, it did work. Okay, that's that way. And that way. Okay, that's all of them. So one more time, just make sure I've got them all clear. That one's good. 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 Ooh, that one almost got me. Go back the other way too. Okay. And there's this one here. Yep. Okay. I think that's everything. And I think the gasket's okay. I think we just put it back together and see what happens. Oh, gotta put the float back in first. Well, y'all like me, you have trouble working in gloves. Sometimes I know I need to wear them, but sometimes I just can't do anything with them on. I'm gonna clean off the end of that needle just to be sure. Oh, goodness. Now I see it. Can I get it out? Oh, I knew that. I knew I dropped something. Okay, let's get a little screwdriver maybe. It dropped in this little shield. And I really don't want to take that shield off. There we go. Okay. Back to my needle. Okay, just a little carburetor on the end of it. Carburetor cleaner on the end of it. And it's got a little gunk on it, so. Yeah, that's good. All right, I don't want to drop that needle, I can tell you that. So, this one, so this goes, I don't remember which way that goes or if it matters, but again, I'm just learning as I go, guys. I've never taken this carburetor apart before, but it's not rocket science. All right, it looks, the way this is shaped, it looks like it goes this way. So we'll try that. So just make sure everything drops down in there right. And then that float's free to float. My needle fell off. That's why it didn't look exactly right. Now that looks better. Okay. So now we'll put the choke cable back on. It'll eyeball where these go back down in. Okay, I believe that's got it. Start these little screws back. Snug them up first before I tighten them. All right, now give them a good tighten there. And I slipped on that one. Okay. Question is, do I put it all back together or do I just go ahead and try it just like this? I think, well, yeah, I think I'll put it back together. I think it'll run, but I may eat my words. So, let's see, this has to, this hose has to go back on there. All right, that one started. Then this has to start through here. There we go. And I don't know why I took that off. That didn't have to come off. But. So then we got a big bolt over here. Another big bolt over here. Okay, got it. New ratchet, not used to it. But I kind of like it. Then 3 screws on top of the carburetor. Okay, let that do. Air filter's not too bad. It's probably about time I order a new one now. But we're going to run with that for now. So I got to remember this. Yeah, this one goes. This one goes there. It's snug. And this one goes on top. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Let me open this up. All right, cross your fingers. Let's see how it goes. Well, that's much better. See, it's on it's on low idle now. It's idling great, no choke. Let's see what happens when we flip it to high idle. It should be almost instantaneous. Well, I think we got it. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm just gonna start it. I've got it on auto idle, so I just want to see how well it'll start. Idles down correctly. All right. I appreciate you sticking with me today. I know this turned out to be a long video, but I hope you've learned something. I know I have. It's amazing what you can do with a screwdriver and a can of carburetor cleaner. But I know it also helped that I went ahead and put fresh gas in it. That gas smelled terrible. So anyway, as you know, I don't like ethanol treated gas in my small equipment, especially if it's going to set up for a little while. My recommendation would be to spend a little bit extra money and buy the no ethanol gas. But anyway, thanks for sticking with me today. Please give me a like and subscribe today, and see you on the next one.